Have you ever felt like your handwriting has gotten smaller, your sense of smell vanished for no reason, or your legs just hesitate when you're walking? These could be subtle signs of something more. Today, we're diving into the early symptoms of the world's fastest growing neurological disorder, Parkinson's disease. Hi, I'm Dr. Mickey from the Health and Wellness team at UB Health. As the AI face of UB's global network of over 1,200 medical providers and backed by insights from more than 12 million users, I'm here to help you separate fact from fiction. With so much misinformation floating around online, it's more important than ever to get doctor-approved info you can actually trust. And that's exactly what we do here at UB Health. So let's talk Parkinson's. We often imagine it as the disease of trembling hands and freezing steps in older adults, but what if I told you that many of its warning signs show up years before that? In some cases, decades. These are what we call the non-motor symptoms, and they can be surprisingly easy to miss. Let's start with smell. One of the earliest and most overlooked signs of Parkinson's is a reduced sense of smell. I had a user not long ago, early 50s, active, no major health problems, who told me he couldn't smell coffee in the morning anymore. He thought it was allergies. But unlike a cold or sinusitis, this kind of smell loss doesn't go away. Studies have shown that up to 90% of people with Parkinson's report this symptom, often years before other signs emerge. Then there's sleep. Ever had someone tell you that you were shouting or kicking in your sleep? That could be more than just a vivid dream. It may be something called REM sleep behavior disorder, a strong early indicator of Parkinson's. During this sleep phase, your brain is supposed to paralyze your muscles so you don't act out your dreams. In some neurological disorders, that basic safety switch shuts off. Another common yet unexpected sign? Constipation. Yes, frequent and unexplained constipation can be a neurological red flag. The gut-brain connection is becoming a huge area of research, and in Parkinson's, those nerve cells in the gut are often impacted early. And then there's mood. If someone in their 50s or 60s suddenly develops depression or anxiety without any history of mental health issues, it's worth a deeper look. These emotional changes might not just be stress, they can be neurological. Parkinson's affects more than just motor centers in the brain. Now, let's get into the more classic motor symptoms. This is usually when patients start to seek help, but by then the disease may already be well underway. First up, the resting tremor. Pay attention here. This is different from the shaky hands you get when you're nervous or holding something heavy. A Parkinson's tremor usually happens when the muscles are relaxed, like when your hands are resting on your lap or hanging by your side. It often starts on one side first. Another subtle sign? Handwriting. A patient once showed me a birthday card she'd written just a few months prior. Her neat, looping cursive had become crammed and tiny by the end of the note. This micrographia is a classic symptom tied to the slow movement, or bradykinesia, of Parkinson's. Speaking of slow movement, watch for a reduction in facial expression. Maybe people keep asking you if you're upset when you're not. Parkinson's can reduce blinking and naturally expressive facial muscles, giving people a more fixed, mask-like expression. Also worth noting is what we call freezing of gait. Have you ever felt like your feet just won't move when you want them to? Like you're stuck to the ground, even though your brain is telling your body to walk? It's terrifying and a hallmark of later-stage Parkinson's. And finally, shoulder pain. Strange, right? But shoulder stiffness, especially if it's on just one side and comes with a decreased arm swing while walking, might not be from sleeping wrong or tweaking a rotator cuff. It could be rigidity, the resistance to movement that many people with Parkinson's experience. The big takeaway? No one symptom alone means you have Parkinson's. But a combination, especially of both motor and non-motor symptoms, certainly warrants a conversation with a neurologist. In the meantime, if you're experiencing these signs or are simply concerned, don't wait and wonder. Worried about your own health? Start by checking in with a UB symptom checker at ubhealth.com. It's medical grade, doctor-approved AI is like having a full on-call healthcare team right in your pocket. Always 100% free. And if you found this helpful, be sure to like and follow for more doctor-approved info you can trust from me, Dr. Mickey, and all of us here at UB Health.